Okay, gamers. Today is Grell Day. I've been playing Legion the entire time that I've been playing ZeroSpace 4, and I like them a lot. But I think Grell is what I want to check out next. So Claire gave me a build that says 4 Harvesters, 3 Rex, go Speed, Lasher, Expend, and then Tech Up.
Welcome to ZeroSpace.
No, Grant! I don't want to hear Grant!
And I'm going to be guiding you through a game of
No!
mode.
You're not going to be guiding me anywhere, Grant!
Every match of
Lowko finally playing the tutorial? No. Okay, so here's the build. We go 4 Harvesters and then 3 Rex. So these Harvesters, we make 4 of them. And then we go 3 Barracks. Now, I think the Barracks is the Brood Womb, right? So this is basically like a creep colony. The Brood Womb is 75 minerals big. So the creep is going to spread a little bit, or the grass is going to spread a little bit. And then when I have 75, we can put down, yeah, a couple of them. So supposedly you want to make 3 of them. There we go. So I think it's taking priority now, the extra gatherers. And then now, when one is building, it's going to build another structure? Yeah. So this one is nearly done. Does that mean it's going to take priority on the gatherer as well? Because now this one is done. Is this thing going to be built? No. No, that thing is not going to be built. So they prioritize this one, and then this one gets added into the mix. Okay, yeah. I know we want to go Speed Lasher. Now, I don't really even know what a Lasher is or how to get speed. I'm guessing we need to get a structure upgrade for it. Can I... Oh, is it Speed Lasher because of the infusion? I'm not really sure. I think all structures spread. Actually, no, you're right. This is a nourishing pod. This is a cultivator. It's a little bit different. This is actually the creep colony. We're playing against the AI, by the way, right now.
Manifest.
Oh my god, why is that so loud? Was that very loud for you guys too?
Born of retribution.
Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Now I have no... Why is she so loud compared to everything else in the game? I don't get it. I'm not sure what the thingy is. Oh, oh, that's just my hero? The hero is very loud when she spawns? I see.
The bloom stirs.
Seems like an easy fix, but apparently they haven't done it yet. So now we want to be able to expand behind this.
Where shall Vinthra avenge?
Okay.
Flesh and metal breaks.
I do need to make another one of these nourishing pods now. But they can only be built on creep.
I am the we. What calls the planet mind? We avenge.
Okay. Yeah, these Grell things are, or these Lasher things rather, are pretty sick. So the ones that are bigger are the ones that I have infused with this stuff, which basically just creates a little cocoon, and then I get like 50% more health, and they get like more regen and more damage and all the rest of it. So it's kind of like the no-brainer upgrade to get. Koru Symbiosis. I think this is for the I think this is for the mercenaries, right? Is that the Koru? 30% nourishing pod and cultivator vision and biomass range, minus 50% cultivator cost. Cultivator is already very cheap, though. I don't know if that thing is really worth it. Well, I was given a build order for this particular race. But this is basically where it ends. So it's very similar to what I was doing. And then you can go ahead and get the tech structure. So it's very similar to what I was doing with the dinosaur build, except it's a different unit.
Their bodies snap.
Like, it's a different race entirely. But It's just a starting point, right?
Heartbeats will cease.
I was given a couple of different builds, actually. I can show you guys. So, we've got the Grell build from Claire 1. So, it's 4 Harvesters, 3 Rex, get Speed, Lasher, Expand Tech up. And then it's the same idea, but with 2 Harvesters, and then you go Stinger Speed instead. But where do you get the Speed upgrades? I'm not sure. You can also go full Shakru. Apparently, full Shakru is good with any race. So, Shakru are the mercenaries that you choose. You get the upgrades from the C building? Okay, let's find out. No, I think it's the Z building. Yeah, Young Canopy. So it's the same idea. And then we get the Lasher upgrade over here. So we get the movement speed one. I'm not sure what sort of unit we would transition into from here. But supposedly making a lot of this as like your base army is a great idea. So you can go for this like hit and run type of strategy.
Flesh and metal breaks.
Okay, let's try it out on the ladder. I think we've seen enough. Ooh, wait, what? I'm up against somebody called Mango at 1.5k MMR? Wait a second. This is my first time playing this race. Okay. So we start with 4 of them. And then we make a nourishing pod as soon as we can afford it. That's basically our supply depot. And then we go into a bunch of barracks. So the hotkeys are actually identical. The hotkeys are actually identical to all of the other things going on.
I am the weak.
Oh, she wasn't super loud this time around. Last time she was very loud.
What calls the planet mind?
Okay, we want to go this way?
Where shall Vinthra avenge?
Yep, so we want to make 3 of them.
Retribution. The blue stirs.
I actually don't know. Do I just kind of stand in the circle with them?
Vinthra sees.
No.
Purpose lies
Hello.
beyond.
You're allowed to attack move. Oh, she has a very, very slow attack speed. Okay.
Born of retribution.
And now we want to be making lashers.
I
And now we send it and we wing it, okay? That's the goal. That's what we do now. Now we just kind of wing it. We'll try to not hit supply blocks and we'll make expansions and stuff.
What calls the planet mind? Where shall Vinthra avenge? Death fuels
Get some extra resources.
our nurseries are
I have no idea what
What
hero that
calls
is that
the
he's playing.
planet mind?
Oh, it's cloaking.
Vinthra's will through the
Why is it cloaking?
Their bodies snap.
Dodged.
Or we will. Vinthra's will through the
I don't know if I can interrupt her healing.
We avenge. Lost control of the blue stirs. Our purpose lies beyond. Born of retribution.
Okay.
This form
I have no idea what this hero is. She who stalks?
Vinthra perceives.
Okay. This does not seem good. We should take this.
I am the weak.
Shit, I wasn't paying attention.
Our purpose
What are these things? Endari shades?
will to the star.
Okay, my hero is extremely low. So I do have this this live harvest thing, which I think I should probably be using.
Will erupt soon. We will. This form
I have a scary army though. Okay. Oh, wow. I got stuck.
Skull.
Thank you very much. Sagittarius. Okay.
All Grell comprehend. Fire capture. We've lost control of the spire. Our growth is someplace beyond. This form.
I have no idea how good my units are in comparison to his, so that's kind of like, that's the weird dynamic, right? Like, I just don't know. I've not seen a mirror matchup before.
We abandon.
Oh, I saw a couple of cloaked units here.
We've lost control of the tower.
I saw some cloaked units moving around. No, am I crazy?
We
Oh, I don't need a second one of that. I have way too much gas.
we've lost control of the fire.
Okay.
Not enough raw minerals. Control tower.
So we want to be going movement speed. Okay.
Not enough raw minerals. Growth complete. Where shall Vinthra avenge? Remnants fire captured. We've lost control of the tower.
Okay.
Flesh and metal breaks. Vinthra's will to the stars. Remnant fire captured. This is more.
Dude, that recall ability? The Nidus Worm recall takes so bloody long. You can infuse your hero? Wait, have I done that? I don't know if I've done that.
Control of the tower.
Requires Elder Womb. Okay. We can go into Elder Womb, I guess. Wait, what's an Elder Womb? Oh, that's my final production structure. Okay. I'm not sure what's good against his particular unit composition, though. That's kind of the tricky part, right? I just have no clue.
Control of fire.
Oh, that's a pretty clever way of doing it. He, like, sets it down, and then he walks into it when it's nearly ready to go. Okay. Still, though, not a terrible fight. What's a good unit here in general to have? Maybe Keepers? I feel like Keepers as a tanky unit, maybe?
Units created. Nurseries are idle.
I don't know. We'll try out the combination. Keepers together with Lashers. I kill his hero, but his units deal so much damage. I want to have some more... Oh, I guess we can add another production structure. Why not?
We've lost control of the tower.
Okay. What am I making again? What are those? Keepers. Which one's the keeper?
Growth complete. Growth complete.
Extra HP. Sure. Is it researching now? I never understand this menu. This menu is very confusing. Is it researching? I don't know. I can't tell. It's so confusing. Like, the interface is all over the place. I can go Reaver. All these units look the same to me. Yeah, my opponent's doing a really nice job. Just distracting me all over. Destroying my economy in the meantime, too. I have to fight this, though. He's got the Tree of Life thingamajig, but I don't really know how to counter that. I can't see which units are mine sometimes, man. It's actually, it's one of the main concerns that I have for this game. Like, unit legibility is just really not very clean. Like, it's fine most of the time, but in some scenarios, right now, it's like very moody and the terrain is dark and stuff. It's super hard to keep track of what units are yours and what units aren't. I'll just try and do the same thing, but we'll add in Reavers a little bit quicker if I can figure out how to make Reavers. We'll go for the same hero again. Hopefully she won't be blasting our ear holes out. But no promises. So we're making them, and then a bunch of them. Not sure what sort of layout you want to go for, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Manifest.
Am I not allowed to put it? What? Why can I not queue it? Wait a second. Ah, alright, now I can. Interesting. Maybe you need to have one of these little worker dudes available before you do so?
I am the we.
Not sure.
The bloom stirs.
It'd be nice if, like, the rally point automatically gets set on units or on structures that are queued up already.
We avenge. Where shall Vinthra avenge?
Is it not worth capturing these early, by the way? Because I'm noticing everybody that I go up against, they don't bother capturing.
Born of retribution.
They, like, kill all of the things, and then they don't bother capturing it all the way.
I am the we. We avenge. Units created. Where shall Vinthra avenge?
I'm not sure. Feels like it should be.
Stirs. What calls the planet mind? Purpose lies.
Not sure what the best way of engaging is with a hero like this. Attack speed is extremely slow.
They will suffer as Vinthra has. Death fuels life.
Yeah, I guess maybe the Hexite kills may be more important than capturing the actual tower. Wait, didn't I capture it? It shows up as captured in screen, but it doesn't seem to be captured on the minimap anymore. Maybe I just didn't fully capture it in time?
This form moves.
What are those? The Valkyrie Hounds.
All Grell comprehend. Our purpose lies beyond. We will.
Well, this guy's kind of scary.
This form rich flux blooms detected. Rich flux blooms detected.
What the fuck? Bro.
I am the we.
Okay, just run away, it's fine.
We've lost control of the fire.
Okay.
Proceeds.
Everybody's now suddenly like, I don't play for like 2 days and everybody's playing mercenaries I've never seen before.
Where shall
So you can use the mercenaries with any of the factions available in the game. which is kind of an interesting concept.
We avenge. This form.
Should I be spreading creep? Did I take the wrong base? Oh, I may have taken the wrong base. Oh my god, he's got Hellions. I think I'm supposed to not have this. I think that's... No, it's fine. Okay, it's just an interesting map layout. And you do want to start up the tech structure as well at some point.
Will through the skies. All Grell comprehend.
Any sort of harassment is good, though. Is this an expansion? This is a full expansion, right?
Form moves.
I mean, I dealt a lot of damage there to that thing. I could just send it.
Vinthra perceives.
Relocate.
Got it.
Lol lol lol. Lol 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 lol. Da 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 da. My guys don't give a shit about your cars. So I want to get the movement speed.
Their heartbeats will cease.
This positioning over here, though, that concave is incredible for me.
We
Wonder if he took the other base as well. He was thinking about it. Okay. I'll take all of the objective points as well, I guess, in the meantime.
They will suffer as Vinthra has.
Oh, this one was actually never taken by either of us. Okay, I will take the one in the bottom right back. Is he making the wrong units?
Their bodies snap.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Born of retribution.
I did kill his hero already.
Flesh and metal brains. Vinthra's will through the stars.
Okay. We should probably go incubator. I know what you're thinking. Incubator. I just met... No.
Death fuels life.
He did type GG, but then he doesn't leave. Ah, there we go. GG. I think he just made the wrong units entirely. I don't really know, but it felt to me like his units were just very weak against Lashers. But then again, I've played games myself as well where I play against the Grell and I lose like this because the Lashers are very strong. Yeah, works for me this time. We should probably read all of these descriptions because I get very confused by a lot of the basics. So, an insectoid race in symbiosis with the plant-like Koru. The Grell are relentless terraformers and conquerors. They spread biomass across planets, preparing the ground for the Koru to take root and thrive. The Grell's forces grow stronger through strategic infusion, making them increasingly dangerous as they advance. Their tactics emphasize rapid expansion, overwhelming numbers, and the ability to adapt to any environment. That sounds really fun. It sounds just about perfect. Vinthra seems to be the hero that most people play. So she has a bunch of basic attacks and abilities unlocked right from the start. So one of them is Deadly Vines. Throw a tangle of vines at the location. Enemy ground units are slowed. Can't use movement abilities and take 60 damage over 10 seconds. Okay. So that ability I understood correctly. So they have 3 spells right from the start. There is Life Harvest as well. Consume 250 health from a friendly unit, healing the hero for the same amount. and grant a 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Okay, so I should be using this a lot more. I thought it was a full consumption, which actually I think on some of the early game units it is. Because the Lashers start at 150 and the upgraded version have 225. So you would kill one of your own units. Yeah. Consume 250 health from Vinthra to heal and grant a 20% movement speed boost for 10 seconds to nearby friendly units. I'm not doing that. Maybe I should, but that seems like an advanced approach. That is a next week type of ability. If you look up biomass, you can see what the creep does, Lowko. Biomass. Do I just search biomass? Biomass. Biomass is the Grell's faction terrain control that provides 2 HP a second healing to friendly units that enables various tactical advantages. Okay. So biomass allows you to 2 HP heal. Only affects units from the same faction. Biomass has no effect on enemy units. Okay, I thought for some reason my units were slowed down walking into biomass. Felt like it anyways. Apparently that's not what it does. It does nothing. Healing occurs as long as units remain on biomass. Generate biomass when stationary. So that's the harvesters. The threshers generate biomass when in siege mode. All Grell structures automatically generate biomass in their vicinity. Yeah. And then biomass spreads organically across terrain from expansions. Okay. So you basically just get a passive heal and that's it. And vision, obviously. But like no movement speed or any debuffs for the enemy. Various Grell abilities interact with biomass. Some abilities gain bonus when cast on biomass. Biomass enables strategic ability placement. Provides enhanced defensive positions. Right, okay. Yeah, this is definitely an old school type of green. I don't disagree. This is an extremely vibrant green. I feel like this was the default green you had when you opened up Microsoft Paint on Windows XP. Anyways, small and weak temporary units spot by Grell, Keepers, Reavers, and Deep Nest. So we started off with Lashers, a ranged combat unit. So their first upgrade you choose is movement speed, I think, pretty much all the time. It's really good. Then you can get another upgrade for them to deal more damage against medium armor. So they deal plus 50% damage to medium armor, and I think they're gonna get an additional 50% with this one. And then they unlock the camouflage ability. Okay, this doesn't seem as important. But knowing that they're specifically very good against medium armor is a good idea. So let's write that down. Grell. Lasher, strong versus medium. Upgrade for more versus medium. Okay, good to know. I don't really know what units are currently medium or whatever, but this is probably good to keep track of. Then I wanted to go Reaver, which is a tier 3 unit. I don't know. This kind of feels like Zergling Ultra, I guess, but maybe not. This looks like a giant roach. Tanky unit with Ravage. Oh. Charge to a target location, knocking enemies back and dealing... So they had Burrow Charge on Ultralisks. Remember that? That's basically the same idea. Tanky melee with Ravage. Spawns 4 Arachnid when the Reaver dies. Okay. Sorry, I am old. So they get plus 3 Carapace. Yeah. So they're mostly tanking. It does look like a roach, but it behaves more like an Ultralisk, I think. Hey, Louis, what's up?
A dear friend of mine believed that birds hid tape recorders under their wings in order to keep record of our conversations. We always had to have tea in her sunroom, even when it was lovely out.
Okay, Louis, thank you very much. Thank you for the 2-year resub. That's a beautiful message. I feel like this has been close to your chest for 2 years. Can't tell if it's a true story. Also, I don't know what a sunroom is, but we'll allow it. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have Lasher, strong versus medium. We have Reaver, big tank. No bonus damages, I don't think. Big tank with burrow charge. Yeah, and you definitely want to get the armor upgrade on it, I would imagine. So there is the Mandragora. I've seen these before. Deadly Jaws, tunnel to target location. Wide mandibles to get extra splash. Short range tanky unit that deals area damage. Ah, okay. So this is tier 1. We should actually just separate that. And this thing is tier 3. Yeah. So this is a tier 1 unit as well? Or what is it? It says 1.5. What does it say 1.5? Unlocked by the Young Canopy. Young Canopy is the upgrade structure, right? Yes. Okay. So, tier 1.5 after upgrade structure 1. So that's hotkey Z. Mandragora. Splash damage. Tanky splash damage. So this is good to know because if you're going up against large groups of small dudes, Mandragora is a good idea. Yeah, exactly. In the mirror matchup, I feel like Mandragora would be very good, especially if the opponent goes for like all the small swarmy things. Like the Stingers. So these are basically the alternative to Lashers. I think you either open Lasher or Stinger. Attacks deal 6 damage per second and slow movement speed by 25%. That's a passive. Oh, okay. Lasts for 5 seconds. These don't have any bonus damage or whatever, right? No. These are basically Zerglings. Do I just write down Zerglings? I think that's just about right. They come out in very large numbers. They're very quick. Yeah. Passive, attack. That slows. By 25%. So that's pretty good, actually. 25% slow. Makes it very difficult to... Oh, and they gain... Oh, they gain extra attack speed. On creep. Plus 50% attack speed. On friendly creep. That's big. So, you want to avoid fighting Stingers on creep. I did not know that. Big deal, actually. Yeah, these make, I think, 3 at a time. Yeah, they make 3 at a time for 75 minerals. Biomass subversion. Or submersion? Wait. This has plus 30% attack speed over here, but it's the same name. Biomass submersion, plus 30% attack speed, gains stealth on friendly. Wait, do they have this by default? Like, is this thing by default? But it doesn't get listed over here in the research. And this says 30% attack speed, and this says 50. So I think they have this by default. And then they have another upgrade that you can get. That has the same name, apparently. That gives you even more. This is... yeah, this is not an official page. So I don't really know exactly how accurate all of this is. But I'm just gonna make the assumption it is. It's a bit confusing, though, to have the same passive name and then the same upgrade name. Otherwise, this would also say 50, right? I would imagine at that point it's a research only, but... I think it's the... Probably. Best to just avoid fighting on creep against them for now, I guess. Until we get confirmation. Harbinger. So this one is also unlocked. So you need to make the incubator, and then you get the synapse colony. Okay, so that's tier 2. Harbinger. So this is the second upgrade structure. Building structure. So they have 3 building structures and 3 upgrade structures. So this one is after building structure 1. This one is after building structure 3. They have corrosive spit. It attacks the ground and it deals extra damage versus armor. Huh. That's crazy, man. Actually, no, this is their default attack. Eruption is apparently the thing. Deals 125 damage. Okay, this is a Ravager. Harbinger. Ravager Corrosive Bile. Plus 50% bonus damage versus heavy armor. The armor research actually makes them very useful as well. So this is kind of like a weaker version of the Reaver in a way. So this is strong versus medium. This is strong versus heavy. That's good to keep in mind though, because oftentimes you see units and you're not sure what to do against them. I think it's probably a good idea if you see a heavy unit to just default to going Harbinger and just to see how that goes. Same for medium, you should just go Slashers and see how it goes. I think actually in that game I just played, my opponent was playing medium units. That's why they died so hard to the Lashers. Grell Keeper. Tanky melee unit which spawns Arcanate upon taking damage. So these are like the little dudes. Spawns a 50% or 50 HP Arcanate every 60 HP lost. Okay. Interesting. So this is also available... Wait, Incubator. Is that the first structure or the second one? No, it's the second one. Okay, Grell Keeper. Spawns little dudes after taking damage. Okay, so that's like a swarmy version. And you actually wanted to get hit. So this is a tanky Ravager that does corrosive biles. And this is a tanky dude that spawns little dudes after taking damage. Okay. There's the Weaver, which I think is like the ultimate unit. But this is a caster, so this is 3.5. So after tech structure 3. So this would be Grell caster. Okay, caster unit, strong versus air. Rarely relevant, I have found. Yeah, so they have plus 100 versus air. So that's good to know. If I see a lot of air, make them. Hey, what's up, Brisic? I don't think I'll play these too much because I want to avoid mostly spellcasters for now because it's really hard to control spellcasters while you're already trying to juggle so many other things. So that's the Lasher. We already talked about it. Then we have this Grell, a light skirmish flyer that poisons enemies on attack. So this is tier 2.5 after Sky Clutch, which is kind of like a Spire. Yeah. When killed, deals 50 damage to nearby area units. Poisons enemies on attack. Plus 50% versus air. Plus 50% as well versus Flux Harvesters. So this is harassment unit. Kind of like Mutas. Kind of like Mutas. Also something you probably want to avoid for now. Kind of like the caster units. By the way, what's the name of the caster unit? The Weaver. So we saw Reaver. Did we talk about Threshers? No. Oh, so Threshers are the long-range siege weapons. Okay. So this is available after the tech structure number 2, I think. Wait, no. It's available in the incubator right away. Why is this 2.5? Why is this one 2.5? And the Grell not. The Grell Keeper not. Harbinger not. Yeah, it's unlocked over here by the incubator. Alright, I don't know. It says 2.5, but I think it's probably 2.0. Thresher. Zerg Siege Tank. That spreads creep. So it spreads biomass in a 3.75 radius. I don't know what 3.75 radius means. You do need the second upgrade structure? Okay, it doesn't say that over here. Okay, that would make sense. I'll trust your judgment, dude. After upgrade structure 2. Oh, you don't know? Oh, I thought you were telling me. You said so in a very confident manner. I believed you right away. And then there's the Behemoth. Powerful flying brawler. Periodically deals area damage over time on attacks. So this is also unlocked by Sky Clutch. 3.5 after Sky Clutch. Plus tier 3 or building structure 3. Yeah. This is kind of like a AoE Brute Lord. This is called the Behemoth. Behemoth AoE Brute Lord. Plus 200% versus heavy. That's crazy. So we have a couple of different options against heavy. There's the Harbinger initially, but then this thing as well. Is there any unit that's bonus damage against light? As far as I can tell, I didn't see anything that said it was dealing bonus damage against light. Maybe I missed it. Okay, but this is nice though. At least we have a decent understanding now. Yeah, I guess this guy is kind of like bonus damage against light. Mostly because it's just lots of little dudes. I mean, it doesn't technically do bonus damage against light. But it has splash damage, so I guess that's about the same thing. Okay. So, I'm assuming you either open Lasher or Stinger. Wait, does it say they do deal bonus damage against light? What am I missing? Am I blind? Sometimes I miss things that are in the middle of my screen. I don't see that anywhere. Mandragora gained 20% attack speed for every 10% of missing health. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, the learn tap in game is a little bit more complete, but very annoying to use. Don't really like using it very much. Yeah. Cultivator. Generates biomass. Can be upgraded to attack. That's all it does. Okay. Then there is the top bar ability. So we have the underground transport. Takes a while before it kicks in. Then we have a bunch of other talents as well that you can get out of it. Yeah, and then obviously there's also a bunch of talents that are depending on the mercenary faction that you choose. Yeah. So that's the logic behind it. So these are always there. But then the alternative ones are for the mercenaries. Now, I don't really want to overload my brain. But this is useful. I think this is a pretty nice overview to have. Yeah, these guys are very Zerg inspired, clearly, but that's okay. They're like plant Zerg. Hey, if Blizzard doesn't want to make a new RTS game, look, no shame in other companies doing the same thing. Trying to clear out their work. Be inspired by their work. Why not? It's kind of like writing about fantasy elves and somehow trying to not be inspired by Tolkien, you know? You could. You could change the way elves and dwarves work in a fantasy world, but also Tolkien kind of set the baseline, right? I feel like you have to be inspired by the best game of your category if you want to make a good game. Unless you have something really unique, but that's got to be very different. If you're going to make an RPG, at the very least you want to have played The Witcher or Red Dead Redemption or Skyrim or whatever, right? Like you got to at least have played them. If you're going to make a first-person shooter, you should definitely have played Counter-Strike, right? It's, yeah, I hear people complaining about some things being like copies, but it's really not a copy at all. It's just inspired by and then adjusted. I don't mind that at all.